I am king, and so are you. My brother, there is such a beautiful life for you to live. Only if you can begin the journey towards your recovery. Only if you can begin to take that first step, because every journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And your first step today is to realize that willpower is not enough. So stop telling yourself, I'm going to quit, because it's not enough. Porn is like Dr. Hannibal Lecter. It eats your brain while you're still alive. You are on the right path. You are on the right journey. The journey of self discovery, the journey of self love, the journey of self empowerment. Stay on this journey. You're walking around, but both you and I know that you are dead on the inside. You die a little bit more each time you watch porn and masturbate. You and I both know you are always depressed. You live the life of quiet desperation. You have no goals. Hey, even if you picked up a goal, you still can't follow through, because each time you watch porn and masturbate, you lose more essence, you lose more motivation, you lose more inspiration, and more of your self identity. More and more, with each porn session, you increasingly no longer know who you are. You lose the knowledge of your very self. Your own soul is being destroyed every single time you watch porn. You and I know this is true. That was my experience for 23 years. I was walking around, but I knew I didn't have life in me. I knew I was a dead man. I was empty on the inside. I was needy, emotional, always uptight, always down, always looking for an emotional prop, always looking for something for a kick. So I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, thinking that that would give me the kick that I was looking for. I didn't know that losing my essence was what was killing me. You see, porn hijacks your natural instincts for intimacy, for sexual activity with another human being. And for our purpose here, I'm going to say with a woman, for the purpose of creation of another human being. That's how the universe has designed human beings, and that's our biology. You are always being moved towards the feminine, so that the result will be, the outcome will be procreation. So, porn, in exposing pictures and videos of different women, your appetite survival system, which is your ASS, appetite survival system, your sexual drive, the animal within, your primal drive, looks at those images as different types of women, and it keeps chasing them with the hope to mate with them. But we know that will never happen. You can never mate with pixels, you can never mate with moving pictures, videos. You can never mate with those. So that's the deception that porn displays or actually exist by. And at first, we think it's pleasure, it's pleasurable. At first, I thought I was just enjoying a good time. I was just looking forward to going home and locking myself in and enjoying a good time until my life began to disintegrate, until I dropped out of college, until my second or third business failed, until I began to lose business colleagues, business opportunities. I couldn't operate, I couldn't function until my life began to rot right in front of my eyes and right in front of everybody else who believed in me, my own very father. A lot of times I used to see deep pain in my father's eyes for me, but he didn't know what I was being confronted by. He was just puzzled to the fact that I would begin to succeed in something and suddenly come to a halt and then I fell. He couldn't understand that. I'm sure that's probably your experience. Some men have lost a lot. In my case, I have lost businesses, money, opportunities, not so much friends. Yes, I was once married and got divorced, and porn was the foundation, or actually the culprit for that. Porn is not your friend. Porn is not pleasure for you. Porn is pain, baby. Porn is pain. Every time you watch porn, you are distancing yourself from your real life, from having to exist in this reality and taking care of your life, from doing what we are wired to do as men, as males, to take care of our own selves, to put ourselves on a successful path, to watch our lives become big, and then to find a suitable mate as companion and as a potential bearer or mother for our seeds. Each time you open that computer or that phone and you watch porn and you jerk off, you are forgetting yourself. You are forgetting your identity. You are crossing your very life out. You are literally neglecting the very soul that the universe has given to you, that God has placed within you. You have so much potential. Of course, they remain dormant and untapped. You walk around instead frail, susceptible to anger, ready to blow up, emotional, weak, needy, because your nervous system depends on and needs the nutrients in your semen to make you strong, to make you feel strong, to make you look good and feel strong and operate strongly as a man. So each time you deplete your semen, that fluid, that substance, you deplete the nutrients in your body, and you're not eating well enough to replace them quickly enough to get you going. So you're always operating at a deficit on the energy level, on the nutrients level, the vital minerals in your body, what we call vita means vital minerals. So your body, which is the vehicle in which you operate, which is the vehicle that you use to move around, operates at a deficit, chronically, constantly at a deficit on nutrients and vital minerals. And therefore, your nervous system is always weak. So you're always on the edge. You overthink because the hyperactivity in your brain comes to your consciousness, and you can even look like crazy. You can move around like as if you're crazy, but you're not crazy. You're just addicted to a self destructive vice. You just have a vice. Willpower is not enough to get you out of porn. Willpower, you can't just say, I'm going to quit. You and I both know if you could just say, I'm going to quit porn and actually could quit, you wouldn't be watching this video. And I'm sure this is not your first porn related or porn recovery related video that you have watched. You have already realized that willpower is not enough. Saying I quit is not enough. You need external intervention. You need external help. Now, by intervention, I don't mean you need to go to a center or like they do for the drug addicts type thing. But what I mean is you need somebody who understands more. You need to get outside knowledge. You need to get outside practices. You need to get outside rituals to get you out. Because just like Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem on the same level of mind as you were when you created that problem. Because if that same level of mind could solve the problem, then you would not have created that problem in the first place. You see, you understand? So today, realize that willpower is not enough and that you're going to have to learn some new things, some new insights, some new ideas, and you're going to have to develop some new habits. I call them practices, things that you must do consistently on a daily basis that will rewire your brain so that you can exit that trap, so that you understand the psychological nuances that are involved, how your brain, your own brain tricks you to go back to porn, how your own brain plays tricks on you and deceives you and gets you back to watching porn. My brother, if I could be sitting here today having a YouTube channel and having a coaching business, helping men recover just like I did, it's a blessing. I've done the work. Some days I can barely believe that this is my life. I can barely believe that I'm so strong, I'm so powerful, that my presence is so contagious, that my magnetism is so contagious, that I manifest things and situations so quickly and effectively, that I get along with people. I'm so solid and so strong in my standing. The respect that I command from people, and life seems to be more cooperative in working with me. It's easier to accomplish goals. It's easier to set goals and accomplish them. It's easier to be me. It's easier to say no. It's easier to say yes. It's easier to make a decision and stick to it and follow through and see an idea from conception to fruition to manifestation. This is my life today, and that's what I want for you. This is how I live every single day on semen retention. I hold my semen and I feel so strong in my body. I feel present. I feel like I am connected to the universe. I am one with the universe. My idea of self has never been more solid. You understand? My self identity has never been more solid. My brother, there is such a beautiful life for you to live. Only if you can begin the journey towards your recovery. Only if you can begin to take that first step, because every journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And your first step today is to realize that willpower is not enough. So stop telling yourself, I'm going to quit, because it's not enough. It's not enough, because your system, your brain has already been rewired for porn. So you are at a disadvantage to it. As soon as you enter the environment where you normally watch porn, you enter a hypnotic trance state that conditions you to watch porn once more, to jerk off once more. You are a king, but I'm sure you've been living like a peasant. You are a powerful man, but you've been living like a weak man. You are a man with purpose. And there is a mission in you because the universe or God has placed a purpose in you, but I bet you've been living aimlessly, drifting around the places. Like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing. I'm here to tell you that it is possible to recover fully and successfully. I'm here to tell you that because I have done it for myself and I've been helping my brothers around the world because that was one of my goals when I was recovering, that I would come back to help my brothers around the world to accomplish the same. You are a great man. No matter what circumstances that you have faced in your life, whether you grew up without your parents or in a single home, whether you were abused as a child, whatever childhood traumas that you have experienced that serve as an unconscious trigger to you watching porn, because that's what any vice is it's an escape from your current reality. It's an escape from your current life. And no matter what you have been through, you can heal your life. You can heal yourself. I am here to give you that report because I have done that for myself. You don't know how broken I used to be. You don't know how needy I used to be. You don't know how disconnected I used to be, how depressed, unhappy, and quietly desperate I used to be. It's possible to reinvent yourself. It's possible to create a whole new life for you where porn will be a history in your life. I hope this encourages you. If you need my coaching one on one, check out my 12-week one on one coaching program on Patreon. Link will be in the description box below. Let's talk. Let's start that journey, man, to set you free, that journey to finding yourself, that journey to personal empowerment. I welcome you already to the Semen Retention Club. You are king. Peace. Namaste.